Hi children, welcome to Collective Worship with me, Rob. So good to have you with us today. And our new series, I'm in Trouble. This series is going to help us learn some important ways that we can handle the trouble that comes our way. Well, there are many things in life that cause us trouble. When you find out that you didn't do very well in a big spelling test, oh my, that is trouble. When you discover that you forget to close the fridge door last night and your mum discovers that all the fridge is rotten and spoiled, oh no, that's trouble. When there's somebody at school that starts picking on you at break time, that definitely is trouble. I wonder, what are some of the things in your life that causes you trouble? So what do you do when you're faced with a huge situation and realize I'm in trouble? That is what we're going to be learning about in this new series. Before we get into that too much, I want you to watch this awesome video.
Hey there, kids! It's your pal, Kevin. I'm having a little bit of trouble today because I can't find Simon anywhere. He told me to meet him here, but he's nowhere to be found. I'm sure everything is all right because even on bad days, God is faithful. Why don't we say, God is faithful together? Ready? God is faithful! Great job!
Make way, young squire, for it is I, King Simon.
Oh, hey Simon. There you are. I like your...
King.
What?
It's King Simon. You know, like King David or King Simon.
Well, those are some pretty big shoes to fill, Simon.
King.
Oh, sorry. King Simon. You know being a king is very...
Silence! Hello there, kids. I've decided to be king for a day so I can tell all my friends what to do.
King Simon, are you sure you want the responsibility of a king?
Whatever do you mean, good sir?
Can I speak?
Yes, you can speak.
Well, kings have a lot of responsibility.
They do?
Yep. They have to watch over the people in their kingdom and take care of them. They need to make sure there is enough food for everybody. And overall, kings have to be responsible enough to keep peace in their land.
So kings have to work? I thought they just told people what to do and sat in the big chair.
Nope, it's very hard work. Even kings face troubles and have bad days.
Gotcha. Kings face troubles. But I do have one question.
What's that?
Do I at least look cool?
Yes, Simon. You look cool.
All right. I gotta go.
Where are you going so fast?
I rented this crown from a costume shop, and I need to turn it in. Bye, Kevin. Bye, kids.
All right, kids. Today's Bible story is about King David and his need for God's help in his life. Because David knew that even on our bad days, God is faithful. Well, until next time, bye, kids.
You know, trouble is something we can't avoid in life. But what is most important is not what happens to us, but how we respond to it. Will we let fear and worry overwhelm us? Will we freak out? Or will we remember that God is faithful and He always takes care of us, even when I'm in trouble? Now, our game this week is called Superhero Race. Someone is in trouble, and will the red or the blue superhero save them? Which one do you think is going to win? Let's take a look. right one? Did you get the right superhero? Well, our song this week is called Jesus, You're My Superhero, as he's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hangs the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes our dreams so high. He's the one who makes me smile day by day. And Jesus, you're my star, my best friend. Let's stand up and sing. Jesus, you're my superhero. Wow.
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes your dreams so high. He's the one who makes me smile day by day. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Spider-Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Superman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than anyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Spider-Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Superman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than everyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend.
I love that song. But now it's time for our Bible story. And let's see who was rescued by God from their trouble.
Hey kids! My name is Ashton. Do you know what time it is? It's Bible story time! Today, we're going to learn some very important lessons from a man in the Bible, King David. Wouldn't you love to be a king? You would get to be in charge of everybody. You'd be happy and comfortable almost all the time. It's such a great thought, huh? But not every day is perfect for a king. Even kings have bad days. Even kings face trouble. King David wrote about the trouble he was facing. His words are in the Bible. He said, "I have more enemies than I have hairs on my head. Thieves and liars are out to get me." Wow! King David was in some major trouble. He felt like everyone was against him. King David was feeling completely overwhelmed. He felt lonely, as if everyone had forgotten him. How do you think King David responded to this trouble? Did he panic and cry? Did he throw a fit? Nope. King David handled his trouble by calling on God for help. King David prayed in his time of trouble. He remembered God's faithfulness and asked God to come and rescue him from his trouble. King David knew that God was the only one who could help. God heard King David and rescued him from his trouble. King David praised God for rescuing him. He was so thankful. Today, we're going to learn that God will help you in your time of trouble, just like he helped King David. Well, I hope you enjoyed our Bible story. See you around.
King David, he praised God for rescuing him. He was so thankful to God for being faithful in hearing when he cried out in his time of trouble. Today we are going to learn some very important lessons from this psalm that was written by King David. Just as God answered King David in his time of trouble, he will do the same for you. Now here's Kathy with some more interesting thoughts.
Hello. I wonder if anyone knows what this is. It's my mobile phone. I wonder what we use a phone for. Can you call out? Wow, you're so clever. We use a phone to talk to people. If I want to talk to my mum, I call her on the phone. If I need to tell my friend something, I can call him. So we use our phones to talk to all kinds of people. It's not difficult to talk to anyone on the phone at all. We just call up the person we want to talk to and say what we need to say. Anyone can do it. And today we're learning that when we need help, we can call on God. Did you hear that? I said we can call on God. Wait, if you're going to call God, you need his phone number. Have you got God's phone number? Oh, silly me. I forgot we don't need a phone or a phone number to call God. We can talk to him anytime we want to by praying. Praying is talking to God. You can tell God anything at any time because he's always listening. When I pray, I like to close my eyes. That helps me not to be distracted. Sometimes when I pray, I get down on my knees like King David did. This helps me keep my body still and quiet. And when I pray, I tell God whatever I'm thinking. If I'm sad, I tell him I'm sad. If I'm happy, I tell God I'm happy. I can tell God when I'm scared or afraid. We can tell God anything at any time, and he always listens. When we need help, the best thing we can do is to call on God through prayer.
Thanks, Kathy. David started Psalm 39 by saying, "Save me, O God, the floodwaters are up to my neck." He was drowning in his troubles, and he knows exactly who to call on. He doesn't call on his friends. He doesn't call on his family. He doesn't call on anyone but God. Notice that David's prayer to God was not a fancy one. He simply said, "Save me, O God." He knew that God was the only one who could save him. So he didn't pray some fancy prayer with big words. He just cried out to God, "Save me, help me." God is bigger than any problem we face. If he hears us, then he will rescue us. And he is able to rescue us from any kind of trouble, from those bullies at school, from sickness, from problems at home, friend issues, whatever, even lockdown. God is bigger than any problems we will ever face. King David knew this. He wrote in Psalm 69, verse 33, "The Lord hears the cries of his needy ones." Isn't that lovely words? The Lord hears the cries of his needy ones. So he got on his knees and he called on God, and God rescued him. Just like with King David, God can rescue you when you call on him in times of trouble. Well, let's finish with a prayer. Dear God, thank you that you love to rescue us when we are in trouble and need your help. We ask you to help us during this week when we are in lockdown. Help us to remember that you are always with us and you are always faithful to us. Help us to have patience and to remember that we will get through this lockdown together. Amen. Well, that's it for this week. And remember, when you're in trouble, to call on God. Have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.